Hey, what's up guys, Vennori here, and today's video is going to be a little different. I heard some of you guys asking what my setup is at my house, and I have, so I guess today I'm going to just show you, I guess the behind the scenes or the backstage of Vennori and everything, and just how my studio, or the room where I record, pretty much call it what it is, what it looks like, and the stuff that I have, so if it helps you guys think about what you should get, or or you just want to see what I have, cool. Let me show you around a little bit. All right, so the room is a little messy, but we start at the door with a nice little custom sign designed by my father because he likes to be funny. But yeah, do not disturb. Put that sign up when I'm about to record. I put it on obviously the other side of the door, not on this side, because then obviously no one would see it. I have foam pads along the walls so that it helps the sound in here, because before there was a very bad echo in this room, but these foam pads got rid of it. They are kind of expensive, so I mean, if you don't need it, what I would do to get rid of the echo in your room is fill it up with furniture and other things like rugs, and you could even put like things on the walls, like big blankets and stuff like that, just to help you out, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on the foam pads. I have this backdrop right here because this room is also a room that I record my self-tape auditions in. You guys might have heard a couple times that I'm also an actor as my full-time job when I'm not doing YouTube. So sometimes you don't do in-person auditions, you have to tape yourself and then send it in. And this is a nice backdrop that really helps you stick out, so I have that. And I even have like my lights and everything. These are brand new lights that I just got. Before I had those, I used regular umbrella lights. They're pretty cheap, and anyone can get them. And on the other side I have my green screen that I use, that you guys see. I use that for any video that I have a face cam. I use the green screen so that there's no ugly box. Not that it's horrible if you have that, it's just I thought it was nicer not to, and I could get it, so I have the room for it, so I got it. So moving on to the these lights, and I know it's a little messy in here, but I mean, it wouldn't be my own place if it wasn't a little me, a little messy. Over here I have a keyboard to let people think I know how to play the keyboard, and I do not. It's just there. I think it's my sister's. And moving on to just kind of like my setup and how my stuff is. I got my desk here. Actually, this room has been completely rearranged, because when I moved in here, all my stuff was over there, and now we moved it over to here. It's actually so much better over here. We don't even know why we decided to put it over there, but now it's over here and nice in the corner, and everything kind of works out so much better. So starting with the stuff, I guess. Well, I have my consoles down there on the ground, PS4, Xbox 360. I have the original Xbox 360. That thing is so old, it's been dropped so many times. You have to use a knife to pry open the friggin' disc tray. It's absolutely, it's insane. Have a nice pair of Razer headphones. I don't have the microphone attachment because I have Blue Yeti microphone right here with a pop filter. I have it right here so I can move it back and forth. I'm trying to figure out a better system for that, because it picks up too much of the keyboard noise, and I don't really like that. I have my computer right here. It's an Alienware Aurora. I believe they stopped making these. Honestly, I think I was like, I bought like the last one, and no joke, because I bought it and then like a week later they took it off the website and they stopped selling it. So I got that maybe like a year ago, and before I have a laptop, an Alienware laptop, and I was doing that. I used that for like a year, year and a half, and like if you watch my old videos like Mirror's Edge and stuff like that, it's so laggy and so ridiculous. It took me like 2 to 3 hours to render a video. It was crazy, and I needed like a good desktop computer. So finally, worked hard so I could afford one, and then I got one. So moving on, just stupid desk stuff right here on the side drawer where I keep my the infamous shock collar and everything, and now it's fully stocked with batteries in there, so I don't ever go a Saturday without batteries, because that happens. Got a regular keyboard, came free with the my computer and everything, and got an upgraded mouse, but the mouse really is not something special. I think Razer has a better mouse, honestly. This one's by Alienware, just because I wanted to stay consistent, but honestly I believe Razer's mouse is better. This is a camera I use for some other vlogs and everything. I have a Rode microphone, shotgun mic on it, which isn't entirely necessary, but it does produce a lot better sound quality. As you can see, I'm using my phone right now, only because it was a lot easier than using the camera up close, especially. I use the Logitech C920. It's C920 or C290, whatever is the one that does 1080p. I got that because I wanted to start consistently streaming. Actually, before I used this, I actually used a GoPro, and unfortunately, now using a GoPro is actually more difficult for me because, you know, every 30 minutes they split the clips and everything. It kind of makes it harder for me, and it's so much easier with this. I just use it with OBS, and it records just perfectly fine. I do use OBS. I use Bandicam. I use Fraps. I use Audacity to record the audio. I keep everything separate. That way, if something fails, I didn't lose everything, you know what I mean? And to edit, for thumbnails, I use Photoshop. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Sorry, Adobe Premiere Pro to edit. I also have Adobe Audition and After Effects, but that's for me. I'm trying to learn how to do like animations and stuff like that. But that's besides the point. I have a cute little picture that I keep right here of, you know, me long time ago back in the day with my my family, cousins, brother, sister, and my mom holding me. And you know, a little bit of mess on the desk, but overall, yeah, this is kind of the setup. I don't use that light. I don't know why it's there, but yeah, I have, you know, all these foams. You know, this is kind of just the room that I record in all the time. And I'm probably in here 24/7 even when I'm not recording, and I probably should get out more, but I don't. And I guess I'll show you quickly what it looks like when the green screen is all set up with the lights and everything. And yeah, alright, so now I have the green screen fully set up in here. As you can see, it actually does get pretty tight because it gets really close to the computer so that I can completely fill the webcam with just the green screen. I don't like having empty things over there and like over there, because when I'm editing it, I have less movement around and everything. But the lights, you know, you have to have great even light on the green screen at all times. And I even have this huge honking light that's probably ruining like the focus of the camera right now, that's on me also because these lights obviously are on the green screen behind me, so my face gets really dark, so now I need this big bright light. Yes, it does get hot as hell in here, so that's why I can only record for a short amount of time. Now, I mean, you know, I try not to record for like over an hour now because it just takes so long to edit all that footage together. But yeah, this is my setup. I hope you guys, you know, kind of like this, kind of like behind the scenes type of video like that, and it kind of showed you, you know, what I'm like working with or what I've set up. I'll try to post links in the description of like the stuff that I have, you know, in case you guys are looking into getting other stuff. And you know, I hope it helped, or I hope you not enjoyed it, but thought, you know, whatever, you know, you got out of this what you were looking for, I suppose. Further, because I kind of covered everything that kind of pertains to my backstage stuff and my equipment that I use and everything like that. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to post them in the comments below, and leave a like if you enjoyed this virtual tour of my crap, basically. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will obviously see you in the next video. Vennori, out.